What's up, guys? Welcome back to Latin Chopsticks. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, guys, two things. One, the mic messed up again. I actually got everything fixed, and it turns out that both the media mod and the mic were messed up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the constant travel. So I'm gonna try to see at least the intro. I'm gonna try to see how this does. If not, we're probably gonna head to a store, buy another mic, and then head to the restaurant. With that said, I took a poll this week. Everybody voted, or a lot of people voted, and it ended up turning out where everybody wanted to see the best Puerto Rican restaurant in Orlando. So the place we're going to today is called Achiote. It is one of my favorite Puerto Rican restaurants. I will say, as always, I'm very honest, right off the bat, it is a little bit expensive compared to a lot of other Puerto Rican places that you could visit here in Orlando. With that said, it's a sit-down restaurant. It's really nice. It's a little bit elegant. It's not too extravagant, but it is a nice place to go, especially if you want to go on a date or if you want to just take family. Regardless, they have a lot of different dishes. Today, I'm going to try to order maybe 2 appetizers and 2 entrees to try to get a little bit of variety. We're going to be heading there with my wife. Right now, we're about to head out. We're going to do a couple errands. I'm going to try to see if I can figure out this mic thing because honestly, it's been such a headache. I'm so used to being able to just turn on the camera and ready and record. Now I'm gonna have to be cautious of like, oh, is the audio recording? And it's been a mess these last 2 weeks, honestly. So that's why I'm thinking I'm just gonna end up going to the store and just buying one. It's just that we've already done so many different errands and we've spent so much this month, but it is what it is. I wanna make sure that I give you guys, as always, the best quality that I can. And yeah, so today we're gonna be going to this Puerto Rican restaurant. We're gonna order some food. It is one of the best places you can go, and it's a nice sit-down place. So with that said, we're about to head out. We're gonna go ahead and do some errands, and I'll meet you guys at the restaurant. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. What's up, guys? Okay, we made it. We are here. I figured out temporarily how I can get the mic to work. It's just gonna be a little bit of a pain every time I wanna go ahead and record, but with that said, we are here at the restaurant. It's a beautiful place, as you guys can take a look right now. I mean, this place is really, really nice. It's much more elegant than your typical Puerto Rican restaurant. I know for a fact that the food, at least the last time I came here, which it has been 2 years, is really, really good. It is a little bit on the pricey side, so just do keep that in mind. So I'm talking about maybe 2 to 3 times the amount that you would get it at a food truck or something like that. But it's still a very nice ambiance, and if you want something different and you want something a little bit more fancy, this is definitely a place to go. With that said, today we actually ended up ordering a pretty much like a Christmas special. This kind of is the plate, and it brings rice with beans, specific beans, because there's specific beans. I think it's red beans, but it's rice with red beans. It comes with pork, and it also comes with, I'm trying to remember what the other thing was because they took the menu away, and we ordered like 5 different dishes. Oh, I cannot remember the side right now. I guess I'll show you when it comes out. With that said, my wife ended up ordering shrimp and octopus in a garlic sauce with a side of like white rice. And we also ordered 2 different appetizers. We ordered something called alcapurrias, which I can't wait to show you. They call it root vegetable. I used to think it was just yuca, like stuffed yuca, but it's actually a special like vegetable, and they call it root vegetable on the menu, that is filled with meat. And then I got something else of like basically these sweet corn sticks. So they get corn, they mash it up almost like a mashed potatoes, but it's like corn, and then they deep fry it, and it's like a little tiny stick. It looks like a French fry, but it's completely made of corn. Oh, it just sounded so delicious. So right now we're just waiting. We just put our order in. We're waiting a couple of minutes, and once the food comes out, we'll get this started. So I'll see you guys. All right, guys, excellent. So right off the bat, they bring out a little house salad that's included on your dish. It doesn't look the fanciest in all honesty, but as long as it's good, honestly, that's really what matters. And of course, they did bring some Puerto Rican bread, which is delicious sweet bread with some garlic sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick a piece up now. It's not crunchy at all. It's nice and soft. Puerto Rican bread tends to be really soft, almost chewy, and also sweet. But with this one, they just put like garlic butter on it and they press it down, and it honestly comes out really, really good. It's like biting down into a pillow that you just took out of the dryer. Anyway, let's take a look at this basic salad. So this is the salad right here. Like I said, it is kind of a basic salad. It has purple cabbage, regular cabbage, some lettuce, some, oh my god, carrots, and like a little wedge of a tomato. This, I believe, is like a vinaigrette that they make here in house. I think it has garlic in it, is what she said, maybe some peppers. And yeah, let's go ahead and try it out real quick and see how this is. Let's get ourselves a little bit. All right, let's try this baby out. All right, guys, here. They have some Christmas music going on and everything. Basic salad, but that vinaigrette is delicious. It's nice, acidic, a little bit salty, but like a very tiny smidge, but in a good way. It complements it really well. It's not like overwhelming. Kind of adds like a sharp cut to a bite of these delicious crunchy vegetables. All right, guys, excellent. So they brought out the 2 appetizers out. You have the alcapurrias here, which is the root vegetable that I was telling you about, filled with meat. And then you have these delicious little tiny corn. It's almost like corn nuggets, but they're kind of long. You just gotta check this out. Hey guys, check this beauty out. I mean, look at those little tiny things of corn. Perfectly nice and deep fried. And then you have these alcapurrias here, which is that root vegetable filled with meat. They're nice and soft because they just took them out of the dryer. So I guess you gotta wait until they cool down a little bit, and I'm sure they'll get crispy, but right now they are a little soggy. So that's an unfortunate part, but let's see if the flavor's as good as it looks. Let's go ahead and try this baby out first. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dig in. This really reminds me almost like an arepa, because arepas are made out of corn flour. The outside is nice and crunchy. You have the slight sweetness from the actual corn itself. The inside is like the super warm, gooey corn like paste. Oh, but it's really, really good. It's delicious. You gotta check this out. So I was mentioning the inside is nice and soft, and it's really, really good. You don't really taste, even though it's very greasy, you don't really taste any of the grease because it doesn't really absorb any of the fat. It's just kind of laying there. But it is delicious. I kind of wish there was cheese or maybe some other sauce, because they did give us this, but this is just basic mayo ketchup, which is just ketchup mixed with mayonnaise with maybe a little bit of parsley and some salt, a little bit of garlic powder and pepper. Let's go ahead and try that out. I don't know how quite well it's going to go together with this. This is a sweet, but that's nice. That's nice. It complements it pretty well. I'm going to hand these over to my wife so she can try them. But now, the alcapurrias. Every Puerto Rican I've ever met loves these. These are like super appetizers. These are like Colombian empanadas to them. But yep, let's go ahead and try this out. Check this out. All right, guys, look at this. The inside, it's nice and stuffed. Really thin. It is really hot. It's super hard for me to grab it and try to show you guys, but it is really, really hot. You can actually see some of the steam coming out. It's actually showing up on the camera. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it with this. Go ahead and try that out. See here. So the inside, when you bite down, it kind of seals itself again. But basically, you have some ground beef, you have some green peppers, some onions, and that's pretty much it. It's not overwhelmingly flavorful. You really taste the root more than anything, and you just taste a little bit of that ground beef. But when you put it together with some of this delicious sauce, it really comes together really, really well. Another bite. Alright guys, awesome, the food came out. So this is my plate. This is the Christmas special is what it's called. It looks really good. Let's take a look at this. So basically, this is arroz con gandules. You have delicious pork with this nice crispy pork skin on top. And then you have this. This for them is called pastel. It reminds me a little bit of Venezuelan hallacas, but this is all mixed together, and the Venezuelan hallacas are 1,000 times better, in my opinion, which I'll show you guys in a future video. But yeah, this is the plate that you get. Now my wife, she ended up getting, like I said, the shrimp and octopus in garlic sauce with the rice. Now, to be completely honest with you guys, this looks amazing, it looks delicious, but this plate is $27. I don't think this plate is worth $27 in all honesty. But we're actually gonna try hers first, and then we're gonna go ahead and try ours. That way she can start eating. So let's go ahead and try this baby out first. All right guys, so we're gonna try my wife's plate first. Looks delicious. It's a garlic sauce. You have some pieces of octopus supposedly in there. I don't see them, to be honest with you. But anyway, we're gonna get one shrimp. I don't want to take too much with some of the sauce. We're gonna go ahead and try that out. Oh my God, there's so much steam coming out of this. So this is really, really hot. So that. And then we're gonna go ahead and try that baby out. See how it is. All right, guys. Hopefully I don't get burned. It's basically completely garlic butter. The shrimp tastes pretty good. In all honesty, the sauce is what's really, really good. Delicious. Let me try the rice, just a little bit. The rice is perfectly cooked. It's al dente. It doesn't stick together. It actually, if I just press on like this, it just kind of comes apart. It's really, really nice. You get a little bit of the sauce, a little bit of the rice. Really good flavor. The thing is, you can get tostones, you can get plantains, or like sweet plantains. You can get different types of rice. My wife just wanted like the basic white rice, but pretty good. It's actually really good. I gotta admit, it's really good. However, there's no way in heck that this is worth $27. And this is just, like I said, I'm always honest with you guys. No way would I have known that it was like this, would I have bought this dish. There's literally like 5 or 6 pieces of shrimp in there. Or there's 5 or 6 shrimp. And the octopus, I mean, look at this. I mean, this is the first time I'm gonna be pretty harsh, but it's just because I just feel like, I mean, come on guys. Look at that. I mean, that's it. Those are the pieces of octopus. And that's literally the only one I see out of everything in here. And that's supposed to be one of the main things of this dish. And that's the octopus that we got. Like, you see that, right? Like, so, I don't know. I'm not too happy with that. Flavors are great, though. But I feel a little bit tricked. Okay, so now we're going to try the Christmas special. Let's take a look at this. We're going to try a little bit of the rice first. Go ahead and dig in here. Let's try it out. It's nice, it's flavorful. In all honesty, nowhere near the best I've ever had with arroz con gandules. So it has different types of beans in here. I would actually say the white rice tasted better than this. Because it tastes like they put too much gandules in there, so I don't even taste the rice. It just tastes like I'm eating a mouthful of dry gandules. And that's not right. Let's go ahead and try this. See if they got that right. Kind of wish I would have gotten a bigger piece, but not bad. My plate comparison is $15, so this makes a little bit more sense to me. It's so airy, super crunchy, delicious flavor, not overly greasy. And that's just the skin though, but wow, that's pretty impressive to be honest. Let's check out this pork. All right, right off the bat, one of my biggest concerns, just as soon as I saw it, it just seems a little dry. When I press down, you can see some of the juices on the bottom, but it does feel like it's a bit dry. Let's go ahead and try it out and just see if it's any good. All right, guys, let's try here. I'm gonna try one more before I say anything. I'm gonna try one more bite, a little bit bigger bite, so I can get a little more concentration of flavor. It's good flavors. It's a little dry. And in all honesty, by little I mean a lot. It's like really dry. It's actually hard for it to go down right now. Hold on one second. Oh wow. So the bottom pieces that I grabbed from the bottom, because there's a layer of fat, those are nice and juicy. But if I peel from the top, oh my God, I almost choked. But that's not even the biggest issue. The flavor's good, but it's super salty. Like, this is the first time I will tell you, I love salt. Super salty. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. I was really looking forward to this because it's a Christmas special dish. They only do this during the holidays, so. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter where I got it from. It's still that concentration of saltiness. It's almost inedible, to be honest with you. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. right, let's go ahead and try this. Let me get a camera so I can show you guys this. All right, guys, this is Puerto Rican pastel. They actually stuffed this with pork, beans, or not beans, I'm sorry, raisins, potatoes, garbanzo, which is chickpeas. There we go. Let's go ahead and try a mouthful of this out. Alright guys, try it out. Alright, I will say this pastel is good. The dough itself, super flavorful, a little bit gummy, in a good way. Some pieces of fat that they add in there to kind of add a little bit more flavor. They're small little cubes. The pork is perfect. The raisin kind of cuts through that. The sweetness of the raisins kind of cuts through the saltiness of like the olives and all the other stuff that's in there. It's funny. I have to say that's the best thing on this plate right now. And the funny part about it, that's usually my least favorite thing when it comes to Puerto Rican Puerto Rican Christmas dishes. But wow, I'm really disappointed, to be honest with you guys. With my wife, super lucky, delicious, but just not worth that price at all, in my opinion. And then this is pretty good, but pork was dry, salty. To give them the benefit of the doubt, they are closing in the next 45 minutes. Maybe I got here too late, and this is like their last, something they had left over from earlier. I'm not really sure, but it is what it is. I'm gonna finish enjoying this. We might get a dessert just to try it out, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Alright guys, awesome. So we were checking the dessert menu, and in all honesty, they have like regular flan, they have a caramel flan, they have like a cheese and guava pastry, which is all good, but they actually ended up bringing us Ferrero Rocher, and it's so good. So I think this is gonna do it for us today. It's unfortunate that this visit wasn't that great. I don't want you guys to judge this restaurant based on this visit that we did, because I've come here other times and had other dishes like their mofongo and things like that, and it's honestly really, really good. I did say from the get-go that I thought this place was really pricey for what it is, but it's still a really nice place to go if you're looking at a different atmosphere and you want to do something a little bit different, and not your traditional kind of street food, Puerto Rican food. With that said, I would suggest this place still, just maybe avoid the dish that she got, even though it was delicious. It's just, I feel like it was overpriced. If you're okay with the price, go for it, because it honestly, I wish I would have gotten her dish, because the white rice was some of the best white rice I've ever had. My dish, I was disappointed. I've never had that dish here before. Usually I have friends and stuff that cooks that stuff for me, and they bring it to my house because we have a ton of Puerto Rican friends. So comparison to their food, I mean, I feel like it wasn't that great, but that's just one thing. They have a lot of different things on the menu here, and I promise you guys this place is really good. It's just the plate that I got was a disaster. I don't like throwing food out, so I didn't want to just have them take it back and bring me something else. I figured I'd just go with it. But yeah, everything was great. I'm gonna enjoy this chocolate, and this is the last video of the year, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of you that watched and have hit the subscribe button. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. We are at 760 at the time of filming this video, or about to hit 760. I think we're 2 away or something like that. So thank you, thank you. I can never say it enough. And with that said, I will see you guys next year. And until then, let's just keep on eating.